Hey, Railbirds, Kevin and Summerfield here. All right, we have the eagerly anticipated, long awaited Gold Division Singles Finals coming at you from the 24th Western BCA 8-Ball Championships. We are coming at you live from the Chinook Winds Casino Resort. Thank you very much, Chinook Winds, adding $23,000 to these events, plus everything else that the Chinook Winds does for the Western BCA and the pool community. Our stream sponsor, cheapcues.com. Use coupon code RAILBIRDS. Get 10% off on most Q's cases and accessories. That does not apply to Predator or Poison products. We also have some other sponsors. Whenever possible, be sure to give them your business if at all possible. They support us. They help make the live stream possible, so you can show your appreciation by patronizing them and giving them your business. Thank you guys for joining us this late, what is today? Today Thursday? Today's Thursday. This late Thursday night, early Friday morning. It's been a long day. I lose track of the days. All right, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. Ring that bell so you get notified when we put up new videos or when we go live. Be sure to share. Let all your buddies know what's going on. The rules real quick. We are playing CSI Rules 8-Ball. It is alternate break. It is rack your own. The template rack is optional. Use them if you got them, but they're not required. It is always open after the break, regardless of what was pocketed on the break. The 8 on the break is neither a win nor a loss, and this is a call ball and pocket game. No slop. All right, looks like we have the contestants, the players. Benjie Grow versus John Garbutt. That's John at the table now. This is true double elimination. John is sitting on the A side in the hot seat. He must be beat twice. Benjie coming through the scenic route, the B side. John shooting solids.
David Ringler to the terminus, please. David Ringler to the terminus.
All right, I like going after this 4 and getting this 7 out of here now. I like save that 3 ball for your key ball to the 8 and the side. So yeah, shoot. This actually ended up, playing position off the point. That's not recommended, but it worked out. Yeah, save that 3 ball for your key ball for the 8 and the side. So 4 ball, 7 ball, and then you come up for that 6 and 1. And then you come back for the 3, and then the 8 and the side, and Bob's your uncle. All right, looks like he can see this 7. He did not roll too far. He looks like he's sitting pretty good on this.
Nice cut up the rail there.
Yeah, John, he's picking his way through this rack pretty nicely.
Awesome. Yeah, he's looking pretty good here. Do you like to come around the backside of this 1 ball, or do you think you kind of got it?
I think you can hit this 6 about half ball full and just follow 1 rail up for that 1 in the left in that left pocket.
I guess I'm just so used to playing rail first, side rail 6, and then coming back out. But that can get you in trouble if you catch that 15.
If you have a good touch for that, you can do that. But it's so easy for that cue ball to just get away from you doing something like that.
Yeah, get on the bottom side there.
Yeah, you have a lot more control to just shoot the 6 in and just come up 1 rail. Going rail first, yeah, you can catch the 15, or you can catch the 6 a little too thin, and he was trying to draw it.
Yeah.
No,
And if you're drawing that ball, I mean, that's such a long distance.
Yeah, all you need to do is just hit the 6 on the left side of the 6, just roll it in, and it comes up naturally. One rail for the 1.
Yeah, you don't realize how big that pocket is being in there. And yeah, the backside of this 1 ball just takes you over behind the 3, so you kind of got to cut this 1 in the side. And it looks like he's jacking up to do just that. Oh, man. Well, that's a pretty great miss. I guess he's still got that 13 open, but he's looking pretty good. That's a disappointing miss for John. I know he felt like he was out there, but Benjie coming to the table, if he can see that 13 ball, I think he's in good shape, and he totally can drift around. Cut on that 9 ball is a little trickier than you'd think. Yep, there you go. Run into that ball there, and he's looking good.
Here, try it out.
Okay. Let's go. Yep, nice little cut. The rail. That's the one I wanted to see. There we go. All right, and
all right.
Nice easy up and down. And it looks like Benjie's going to be in a great position. Yep. To take this game. All right, and not in the books yet, but Benjie taken round number 1. And again, this is the first match. If he plans on winning this, he's going to have to beat John in a race to 5, and then the backside, I believe, would be a race to 4. Is that correct? Do you know if they're doing 4 on the bottom in this division? Do you know if they're doing 4 on the bottom in this division? Or is it 5-5?
I think it's 5 and 5, I believe. Let me double check that.
All right. Definitely 5 on the top side, potentially 4 on the bottom. We were 6 and 5.
5 and 5. 5 on both sides.
5 on both sides. All right. We could be playing 2 races to 5, or John could handle business and take over. Let's see. At that.
All right, you got this?
Here's open. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, and we're back here. Sorry for the little bit of choppy coverage there. I was just getting myself situated. Benjie racking the balls. After doing that last set, I know that he's been having a little problem with the break. He has been using the magic rack. This is a different magic rack than they were using the last time. Let's see if he can get a ball pocketed. And again, that magic rack just looks a little bit tilted. Let's see if we can see it on the top there. I'm not sure that that's lined up straight, and that can affect so much. Well, this one looks straighter than that last one. He hits the balls firm. He hasn't scratched on the break yet, but hasn't pocketed a ball several times, and that can just be so detrimental in these quick races. All right, Benjie to break here. I like the spot he picks. Great spread. Oh, get in there, 4 ball. Nope, they're all up there. Gosh darn it. That is just a series of discouraging dry breaks. John coming to the table. I haven't really gotten to see John play much, but he must play pretty solid, seeing that he went straight through on the winner's side there. Let's see what he's looking at. really think I like solids from here. There's a couple quirky little things going on. You got that 15-9 over there in the corner and the 11-10. It's going to start with this 6 ball here and probably either stay down there for the 4 or pop up for the 5. And get that 4 out of the way, and that frees up the pocket for the 1 ball. The 3 has a pocket down there, and you're probably going to use the 3 ball to stop to get to the 7. I think he's probably going to go 4, 5, 1, and then we'll see how he gets back down table. I don't like taking the 5 now. I can see taking the 2 ball and popping out for the 3, but while you're down there, you might as well take care of these solids. And it looks like he may just come up through that 12-1 gap, or maybe just take this combination. The last match we talked a little bit about taking these quirky little combinations, and they can just get tricky really quick. He just needs to make sure that he pushes through this ball enough to get back on the top side of the 1. It drifted down really pretty for him, though. I think the best thing you can do here is go to the 2 ball. You don't want to get cute and come on the underside of that 12. Let's see. This other camera angle. Oh, man, overhit that ball a little bit, but got away with it. So from here, we got the 2. You can try and draw and just run into that 13 ball, hoping that it's going to stop you, or you can carry past. He may be going forward. Nope. That's a nice shot. Hold up. Yep. From here, you might want to take the 7 ball and consider coming back on the backside of the 3. Just going to the 3 ball, though. Nice shot. And from here, you're going to take that 7 and just see a little pop up for that 8 ball. I like just following forward. I don't see any point in coming behind it. You're going to accelerate so much playing with draw. So yeah, I actually play this 2 rails with a little bit of inside. Come foot rail, side rail, and leave yourself for the 8. Not sure what he's too concerned about. No, he's gonna try and come behind it. This is tougher shot. Oh man, and that's, you end up bobbling that ball, or you end up hitting too much of it. That's a heartbreaking miss right there. All right. So Benjie stepping to the table. He's got a nice open field here. He still has to deal with the 11-10. Kind of like playing the 14 first, coming out for the 11 and the 10 ball. Probably going to save the 13 for that key ball. Oh my gosh, he did not want to get down there and hit that ball. Yeah, that's not where you want to be playing this from. Looks like that 15 might pass. Or maybe he's just playing safe. He looks like he is playing safe. And he's got the edge of the ball. It's not a fun cut, though. Let's see. There he is. Got a shot at it. Oh my gosh, he just drilled that shot. Really nice shot for John to get on the board. I think Benjie thought he had him hooked there, but that's tough. Once he clipped that ball, I mean, that's a hard position to be in. All right, and John to rack. That's a big swing right there. We had Benjie with an open table looking to go up 2-0, and now we're looking at 1-1 with John breaking. That's definitely a big swoop. I actually missed John's first break, so I'm not familiar with whether he pocketed a ball or not. You can definitely say that he must be able to break the balls pretty well if he went straight through the winner's bracket in this gold division. A lot of really competitive players and a lot of just really bursty players. Everybody capable of running racks here. But consistency is definitely one of the struggles. Like all the divisions, that's kind of what we all are working on, is finding a way to make their best game our full-time game. All right, here we go. John to break. Looks like he's hitting that second ball break. John's a southpaw. So what you're looking for here is you're hoping for that 13 ball just to fire right in that corner. And that's the orange stripe on the side. Oh, Benjie seems to see something funky. Doesn't look like that ball went for him. 3-ball trickling in. It's got a pretty decent spread there. Yeah, couple good lines. Let's see what we're looking at. All right, cue ball up there. I think you're probably, I like stripes here. You got a little more room and separation with both. Kind of interesting areas. You can start with the 15 here. Pop back out for the 9. It's a little bit close to that rail, but I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. There's a lot of good options, though. Play the 13 and roll down for the 12. Yeah, I mean, if you just don't have anything tied up. It's a great break. I think he's out. Let's see, 15 out. If you overroll for that 9 ball, you get the 10, 11. Both those are pretty simple transitions. I think John's taking a little bit of extra time here just because. Oh, no, he's going to go solids. All right. I think he's pretty comfortable with those side pockets. Let's see. No. That's the one. All right. From here, I think he's probably going to pop that 7 ball and slide out and around for the 2 ball. I just don't like that 6-1, and I think that's why I would have avoided it. I would have gone stripes there. But he does have plenty to work with here. Can't tell if the 6-1's on the line to make it. There's some separation, but it doesn't look ideal. Yeah, I mean, for such an open table, not terrific position here. Yeah, you slide around for this 2 ball, and if you're on the back side of it, oh, he's just playing right into it. Okay. Definitely one way to go about it, and sometimes you just got to do it. You got to rearrange the furniture. I think that it's probably going to play this 2 ball, come back over for the 1-6. Man, he's not going to make contact with it. That's too steep of an angle. Does have a good safety option here. I mean, you can roll that 1 ball forward and just hang behind the 6 ball. The 1 gets in the way of the 15. Yeah, I don't like the possibility of getting out here, but again, if that combination goes, maybe you're in a good place to do it. He's cutting that 2 ball down the rail and probably trying to come around the backside of that 13. Oh, rattled the ball. And I don't think he's going to be too disappointed that he did. That was a tough shot on the 6-1. Never fun to miss a ball, but if you're going to do it. All right, so now stripes are looking really open, more so than they were before. Got a tough opening shot. I think that you're probably going to play this 14 ball, which isn't a whole lot of fun. It looks like he's looking at that 10, and I think he just wants to go rail first and kick that 2 ball out of there. It's a tempting shot, but it's also a tricky one. Yep, and maybe he was just playing safe over behind the 11, but That's a risky move. If you cut this 6-ball over, this 1-ball's makeable. And I think that's what you're going to see happen here. I haven't seen John take a lot of risks though. Also haven't seen him play too many safes. But yeah, I think he's just going to cut this 6-ball straight down the rail, pocketing that 1 ball. I would want to play this with a little bit of inside to come back on that side of the table and not get stuck behind that 11, 13, 15 pack. Oh, and he missed the ball. That's rough. All right. It's going to be stretched out, but I think he's going to start with the 11 ball here. I like taking the 11, just laying up for the 14. Not a lot of layup in Benjie's game, though. Benjie likes to hit the ball firm, and he shoots straight. Got a great line on this 13 ball. Right into the 13, drawback for the 10. Yeah, you know, I want to use one of those balls to come back down for the 8 ball. And I guess the 12 still, we haven't really figured out where that's going. I'm getting ahead of myself. He shoots quick, and I'm trying to commentate quick to keep up with him. Maybe planning on using that 10 ball now to go take care of it. It's hard to say if that 12 passes the 8. I think it does. And maybe he's coming around the backside of that now. Oh, he lined it up perfect to make it in the side. Maybe that's what he's looking at, is just shooting that there. Really want to make sure you don't get behind the 6 ball to cut the 15. Just push, nice shot. Yeah, he left a perfect little window there. This is an easy little over and back for the 14. And he probably wants to be on the back. Oh, holy cow. He just fires those balls. And now I saw him make some incredible cuts off the rail, and that's what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to cut this ball up the rail with a little bit of inside and come back over for that 8. Oh, we finally missed one. I seriously haven't seen him miss a cut up the rail yet, and it's been in a lot of games. Definitely giving John a big opportunity here, though. I think if I'm John, I like playing the 2 ball and coming back out around for the 6-1. You can definitely go the 6 now, but I just play this ball 2 rails out and around, 6 ball on the side, 1 ball after, and the 8 ball up by that 14. And it looks like he's going to go the 1 first, so this is a really easy shot to either just slide out for the 6 in the side or just to drift down and take the 6 down in the corner pocket. And can't really tell. Even though I like the side pockets, I'm still shooting this in the corner. And if you do, nope, he's going right in the side, and he's just going to drift right down. A nice shot. He's good and straight there. Nice straight shot on this 8 ball. Shooting good. All right, and John back to the leading side of things, up 2-1. Benjie to break here in a minute. I am sorry to the chat room. I'm not great at keeping up with the commentary in there, so I'll look back a little bit on what we missed here, but unfortunately can't pay too much attention. All right, not a whole lot going on in there anyway. Well, this is a big match. Again, this is for the championship of the gold division, singles finals. Yeah, these guys have had a long road to hoe. This is the latest finals I've ever seen start here. It started after 1 a.m., and this could potentially go 2 sets. So best of luck to both of these players, but if you look around right now, this is the most action you've seen in this room at 1:45 in the morning, probably ever. There's still, I don't know, 50 people here playing pool. Still mini tournaments finishing up. We got the action room open 24 hours. I will acknowledge I haven't been to a lot of bigger tournaments in my life, but what they do out here in Lincoln City is pretty special. I make it out here twice a year, and it's just a lot of fun. Great place to come spend a week. All right, and Benjie here to break. Down 1-2. Let's see if he can pocket a ball. He has been struggling to make a ball on this break. And it's tricky. It looks like he is hitting that second ball. Just slipped off. He nailed that 3-ball, though. This is the best spread we've seen in quite a while. And he's in a really good position to run this rack. Again, not the best opening shot. Let's see what we're looking at here. It's one of the things I don't like the most about that second ball break is you end up sitting down at the foot end of the table oftentimes, and you just have a harder opening shot. Things you're looking at here are probably the 4-ball if you're trying to take solids, maybe the 14 if you're trying to take stripes. Also have a long shot down the rail at, I think that's the 12-ball. I like the stripes here. Everything's got a hole. You got a bunch of room to work with. I think this is a good shot. You're probably going to make contact with that 4-ball. You're still going to have a good shot. Either 9. I don't even want to mess with the 9. He's going back to this 10-ball. Probably taking the 15 next. Out for the 9. Got it good. Pocket speed. And that 5-ball is just sticking right in your way. I might even consider taking the 12 now. Is that the 12 down there? No, he's going right into it. Benjie pretty unscathed by these things. He is just fire that ball. Oh, don't get it. Man, getting hooked on it. Crazy, right? All right, and man, that is a big swing. It was wide open. Get to freewheeling a little bit, and you're hooked behind the ball. That's not fun. That 11 is the only thing that he can see. Oh, I mean, I think if I'm Benjie here, I'm kicking down behind the 13 and trying to play safe. Going into right into that ball is just scary. Let's see. The top view there, and that's what he's doing. He's just going to kick into that 13 ball and hope he can get safe. Holy cow. He's not trying to get safe. He just drilled that kick. What am I talking about? Wow. Benjie not to play safe. He's out. He's probably going to try and play through this path, but he's going to run into those balls again. Oh, just barely missed that. All right, and that's bringing John to the table. John's not in a great position. It's wild, but he doesn't have a whole lot to shoot at. At this point, I would consider playing safe. I think I might kick into that 5-ball. That's rough. I really don't know what I'd do here. Let's see what he's looking at. He's looking at that line through the path. I don't see what goes from there. Yeah, I really don't know what I'd do here. I mean, you always have the option of thinning off the 7-ball and trying to get back behind the stack, but you get that 12-ball looming large. On the other side, you got the 9 with a big old open hole. I think I kick into this 5-ball. I know Benjie would kick into this 5-ball. Man, Kickmaster Flash. I can't believe he just drilled that shot. That was awesome. All right. Definitely taking his time figuring out what to do. I mean, I guess he can just marry him to that 11 ball. I like punching into that 7. Let's see, what's he doing here? And trying to hook right on that 11. No, he's going back behind there. I mean, he's just got to cut straight up the rail. Yeah. Benjie's going to take about 4 seconds to look at this 11 ball. I think the shot here is to punch through that 2-9 or 2-8 gap and leave for the 9 ball, but I think, oh man, he got behind it. Yeah, that shot takes a little more punch than it seems like. And he is not in a great spot. Knowing how he kicks, he's going to be just fine. He can see the 10 ball. I don't think he can see enough to make it. No. He's just playing safe down there, getting it off the rail. Yep, making it a little more makeable and leaving a tough shot here for John. John kind of not getting his feet under him yet. I mean, it's hard. John's probably been waiting. I mean, these guys have been playing all day, and John's been waiting since maybe yesterday. It probably was yesterday. So, I mean, Benjie's been playing to get here. And John did his winning early on, and he's had the fortune to sit and wait, but it's hard to get going. Oh, man. That's a rough miss. All right. Here comes Benjie, and I think Benjie's got to take this 9 ball. I don't like him drawing back off the 12, but he's just going to fire through this. Probably trying to make contact with the 1-4. Gets it out of the way enough. Does he have room? That's tight on the 12 ball. And it doesn't look like the 8 ball passes the 6 or the 5 ball. So I think you're going to see him coming up and back off this 12 ball to try and take the 8 ball in that corner pocket he's sitting by. Yeah, I don't know where he's shooting that ball. Is he trying to play the gap between the 1-4? Oh my gosh. She's just not hesitating at all. Just swinging at that. What a great try, man. This is fun pool to commentate for sure. I'm sorry if I'm not keeping up with it, but these guys are moving. All right, let's see what John's looking at. John's got a nice open spread here. He's going to take the 6 ball, pop out for the 1. Yep, nice and straight. He's sitting really pretty here. I think I'd go 1 into the 4 ball. The 4 is your last long shot you got to take. Everything else you can manipulate and just swing around. So, yeah, I like playing the 1 for probably 7-5-2. 8 ball is pretty close to that corner pocket, and I just like playing the 2 and sliding over for the 8 at the end. Nice easy shot on this 1 ball. Yep. And again, it's still not a long shot, but your nerves are rattled, and this is really his last tricky shot of this rack. Just play a nice, easy, low to center ball outside, come back to the center of the table. Give yourself an easy angle on the 7. Whichever side you end up on, you can drift to the other for the next ball. All right, plays it a little firmer than I think you wanted to. He's left himself a back cut, but he should be just fine. I think I'd go the other way because the 8 is a little big from there. He is a little closer on the 5 ball, but this is oh no, he's just going to play that 7, which is nice and straight. So trying to just stop this ball here. Maybe roll forward a little bit. There you go. Looks like he's going to play the 5-2-8. Well, not exactly how I said I was going to go about it, but I still like it. And I like that he's able to pocket some balls. Sometimes just pocketing 6 balls in a row feels good, and you start to gain a rhythm. Oh, don't get over there. No way. Oh my gosh. And that's the kind of stuff that can just shut you down. That one just got away from him a little bit. And I don't think he hit it too hard. I think he just shot a little less English than he wanted. I think most people are going to go 2 rails with that. And he clipped the 8-ball. Oh, man. I don't think he's going to make him shoot it even. Oh, never mind. He wants him to. The cue ball got bumped. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, they're struggling to find the cue ball. We got one of those trick tables. All right. Kind of thought he'd just let him have that ball, but making him shoot it to the bitter end. And Benjie makes that shot, taking it up to 2-2. We got ourselves a match. A race to 3 here. These are really even-rated players. I mean, only 12 points of separation. This is going to be an awesome match. Yeah, Blaine's Basement Billiards are kind of saying it all right there. I mean, that's why you go 2 rails, is you got to make sure that you get to that second rail to come out and out of the way. That's a heartbreaking miss. But right now, I mean, he's even. It's 2-2. He's still breaking. This is just like the beginning was. You got to let those mistakes go. You got to leave them in the past, and you got to play pool. You know, one of the only complaints that I've had this entire week has been we haven't had that much music going. And finally, they're starting to pump the jams. I think about 2 a.m. is when they start playing them out here in Lincoln City. All right, John to break. Here we go, race to 3. In that second ball break, taking a little adjustment. Oh, get in there, 1 ball. Man, oh man. This is just 8-ball in a bar box. Everybody loves this game, and I'm just not one of them. I usually like crowded games. I like tricky little quirky games, but these clusters, I see them and it just gives me anxiety. I'm like, oh my gosh, how many things do you have to deal with this rack already? Benjie not feeling the same way. He is pretty open to solving the problems. I like that he's taking stripes. This 11 goes right down the rail. It looks like the 12 passes the 1 ball here. 10's the only real issue. And I mean, you have an opportunity to deal with that with the 12. I think he's just going to stop off this 15, maybe pull forward a little bit for the 9 ball. It's in a perfect situation. Man, just get to the good part of this 12 ball, and you got a perfect shot to break out that 10, unless you want to go into it now. I don't like going into it now because you can just get stuck back there. Yeah, you missed that ball. Darn it. Back to the drawing board. I think you kind of got to take the 13 ball here on the side. He's considering taking the 14, I believe, down in the corner pocket. That does leave him a breakout there, but it also leaves you where you could get caught in that cluster. Let's see, he's taking that 13 ball, and hopefully you can hold up just short enough. That's a perfect shot. All right, and as long as you pocket this 12 ball, draw it enough, you're going to make contact there. Probably pushing that 10 ball down towards the end rail. So you're going to need to do something off the 14 ball. Yeah, you don't want to get stuck down there. Oh, that worked out perfect. Yeah, making contact with 1 ball is always better than 2. He's just going to, I don't know, stun and slide? He might follow through. It looks like he has a line to hit the gap between the 314. Shoot, oh, it doesn't go. I'm ahead of myself. A 10 ball doesn't go. Well, in that case, I absolutely play the 14 first and I stop it and take the 10 ball back. And that's probably a better line anyway. Plays it nice and easy. That slipped a little bit. I got away from him. I don't think you're going to want to make contact with that 4-7, so nice and easy. Don't get stuck back there. And he's just fine. He's got a good line on that 8 ball. Benjie racing through this rack. I don't think we have a time on it, but it was quick. Also, he thought he missed it. He's having fun out there. He is running through it. He wants to get this set out of the way. All right. Benjie taking a 3-2 lead, and he is breaking, right? Yes, he is. Boy, and that's a big swing. I mean, 2-2, it feels like you got a lot of match left, but you make that ball, and all of a sudden, you're up 3-2. Break and run here, and you're sitting pretty. Players having a little discussion about whose break it is. Always seems like that's something that's difficult to keep track of. Well, it's official. That was my first eye rub of the evening. It's even getting a little bit late for me here, but I'll try and keep things going for you guys. Let's see. We got Brock says that rack was just over 3 minutes. Yeah, I believe it. That was pretty quick. Kevin, yep, it definitely is easier to make a ball on the break from that second ball break. Let's see. He has been second ball breaking. Nice squeaky phenolic tip there. That's a solid hit. I mean, that's a great spread if you don't make a ball in there. Oh, that's just such a bummer. Dry breaks are so incredibly difficult to recover from, too. I mean, you just give up total control of this rack. It's not a bad choice out here. I kind of, in this situation, like solids because it looks like the 7 might be in the way of that 8 ball. That 8 might just pass, though. I think it does. In that case, I guess I like the stripes because that 1-4 still needs to be dealt with. I think I'm taking stripes here. There isn't a bad choice out there, though. I don't think I like starting with this combination, but it is just dead on. I mean, it's a straight shot. It does look like that's what he's looking at. I think he's going to end up settling on the 12 ball for an opening shot, though. Hard to say. Yep, he is. He's playing the combo. I don't blame him. That's just a straight ball. It seems like the thing to do. Oh, gosh darn it. Again, I got to quit saying things. That's the reason you don't start with a combination. I will say if you're playing with somebody and you see your teammates starting with a combination when they got other options out there, you're like, oh, don't do it. But stripes is the easy solution here. You just got a nice little 4-ball drill to deal with here. The only real thing you're looking at is the 11, and the 11 ball passes in the side. You want to be straight for that shot, though. I really don't like having to do too much. Nice little pop out there. I think that He's probably going to come straight up and shoot this 11 now. Take the 11, roll up for the 10, and then the 14. No, maybe 14 now. There you go, 14, 11, 10. Like, he shoots quick. Yeah, I think I'd take the 14 now just because you got a lot of area blocked, and all you got to do is draw a couple inches here. The more you draw, the less you have to do with the 11 ball, and that's perfect. As long as you make this 11 ball, you're drifting into the open area, that 6-3 gap. Just play it nice and easy, great shot. And you saw that, he probably overran it or ran it further than he wanted to and still just came into the open area there. I like punching this and getting past the 3. I don't know if you will. Oh, you don't want to draw it though. That's why you punch and not draw. Gosh, that's a bummer. It's a good thing Benjie is no stranger to the kick shot or his jump cue. Yeah, I favor him to make this shot. He's just not even hesitating. Oh my gosh, it's in the hole. Look at this guy. Benjie taking a 4-2 lead, and he's back to breaking. This could be a quick first set here. But not if John has anything to do with it. And Benjie with the opportunity to not allow him to have anything. Oh, never mind. I'm getting ahead of myself. John's back to break. That's right. Okay. So here we are, Benjie up 4-2. John with a great opportunity here to answer back. The answer serve, that puts the pressure back on Benjie. Here's hoping. Knuckles out there. Who is this guy is right. Shoots great, man. You know, the only hole I've seen is he gets a little bit ahead of himself, and I think we're all guilty of that, but boy, does he recover well. Kicking balls in, jumping balls in. There's a reason he's here in the finals. Like we said, John having a little bit of trouble getting started here, but he has shown some real skill in his play also. Hopefully he's got a little more time here to wake up. We were talking about the double dip earlier, and I think that the first set definitely favors the person who's come through the bottom, and the second set oftentimes favors the person with the hammer. And the reason being is they finally have time to wake up, and they come into that second rack or second set just so focused. All right, well, here we are with just another tricky rack, man. He hit those balls what sounded like great, and this is no fun. Look at that. That is not, it looks like a drill I never want to do. I don't know, you're not happy with this. I think you probably like solids, but I don't know why. Maybe just an easier opening shot. Yeah, I think I'm going to take solids here. I mean, you have your trouble balls are on the edge of the cluster. So you got the 2 ball on the outside, you have the 7 ball on the outside. You can take this 3 now. I like starting with the 6 ball because I want that 3 ball to deal with my problem balls. I like starting with the 6, coming around 3 rails and getting to work. 8 ball still controlled by a stripe. Maybe that's what he's thinking here, is just go into that ball and free up the 8. I think that's getting a little far ahead of yourself, though. And you do not want to get in that stack. Well, unfortunately, he's eliminating some of the balls that are going to help him deal with the real problems here. Can bank the 7 ball and get that out of trouble. Try and leave him in a tricky spot, but I don't think he's going to do that. I think he wants to play this 4 ball. He wants to keep shooting. He does not want to let Benjie back to the table. He's looking at a back cut on the 7. Oh, man, I didn't even realize it had a pocket. But look at, oh, don't stay up. Oh, my gosh. And, I mean, you're looking at it right there. That half of that ball's hanging off the edge. That's an amazing, amazing break for John there. Benjie stepping to the table and wondering what he's looking at. This is quite the mess. I like rolling up behind that 10-8, but Benjie likes shooting balls. I think he's firing this. I don't know what, but this. Oh, he was trying to make that 6 ball. That's a good shot. This is kind of a fun opportunity. I don't know if you can get between that 6-14, but if you can and go into that 2, you have a chance to free up all your stuff. You also could create more clusters and free all their stuff up also. But that's pretty tight in there. I don't know. Oh, he's already called the ref over. It looks like he might be going into it. I'm standing up for this one. No way. He's not going into it. Okay. I see what he's looking at. He's looking at banking the 7 ball into the 14-6. And I love that shot. That's awesome. Great shot. I think that, let's see if the 7 still passes. Yeah, 7's still good. That leaves you a ball to deal with the 2 ball also. I think rolling forward off the 4 for the 7 now and then dealing with that 2 immediately is the way to go. It ain't easy, but it's necessary. Oh, and I like that coming up and out. Oh, get out of the way. He left himself a terrific angle to deal with that, though. So yeah, I mean, he's going to try and draw off the 7 ball. He just can't clip that 14. If you make contact with that 14, you're doomed. So clip off this. Again, man, that 2 ball's just not going far, is it? You gotta hit those balls. So here's hoping, put a good stroke on this ball. Oh, man. And that's tough. It's so close to the rail that the draw just hadn't even caught. He stroked the ball pretty well, but got himself in trouble. Shoot, you're in a tricky spot. I think I like bunting the 1 ball down towards the corner pocket and rolling up on the 9. Just don't have a whole lot you can do. I think he's going to try and force it around. Yeah, you're glad that ball doesn't go in. I don't want to be Benjie stepping to the table like this, but Benjie probably likes being Benjie stepping to the table dealing with this. Not sure what's going on there, but Ray Cunningham coming over and having a couple words with the players. Just making sure everything's running smooth. All right, let's see here. He's cutting this 14 ball. And it looked like trying to come back over. Yeah, I like that. Again, I don't want to pocket this 1 ball. I think I want to glance off the 1 and come back over and make his 14 just so he has less things to deal with. Even if you make your 1, break your 2 out, make that, what are you doing with that 8 ball? Just not a lot of great options here. Maybe you bank the 1 into the 14 and leave it down there. He's going for it. He's going swinging. Oh my gosh, and popped it out. That was pretty. And now what? You swing around. So you make this 2 past the 14 and swing around and break out your 8 ball. That's sketchy. It looks like something I'd try. I like it. Let's go for it. I think he's doing it. Man, oh man. They say great minds think alike, but maybe wily ones do too. Is he hitting that with inside? He made it. What a shot. God, that was just an awesome shot.
Main room will be closing in 15 minutes.
All right, he's going to kick this ball, and he's going to try and make it in the corner pocket.
You can go across the hall, play all night long.
And he's got a good line to do it. He can't. There's no bank there. There's no chance of making this, and you can play safe. I guess I probably like making him run these out more than making a mistake and giving him ball in hand, but you got a chance at this kick shot. So, yeah, Only real risk there is kicking the ball in and drifting up and scratching the side pocket, but I like going right off that side rail and just drilling it in the corner. He's calling it in the side pocket. I think he's trying to backbank this. And that is, oh my gosh, a heck of a try. That is just not an easy shot at all. We're done. Benjie stepping at the table here. Going to see some safeties out of him. I don't know why he's taking the risk of kicking there. I would just tap past that. Oh my gosh, and he's just got a cluster to deal with here. That is tough. He's also put himself in a great position to get ball in hand. I mean, I think he's got he could try to 3-rail it, but I think he's just going to 2 and try and make this 8-ball. That's a tough shot. Oh, we got a great hit. What a nice shot, man. I mean, this could be a long rack. It's hard to want to take a risk here for Benjie. I mean, he's in a very commanding position of the rack, but there's just nothing doing with those 4 balls sitting there. He's going to play safe again. Oh, gosh. Got a little Charlie horse. That'll happen. I got a cramp the other day that I didn't even know was possible, and it's all from playing pool. It's an interesting one. All right, he's just going to draw off this 13 and sit right there. I don't think I like pocketing that ball, but I love how he shot that shot. It's pretty. You got to want a jump cue here. I mean, if you can jump these balls, that's a makeable shot. If not, you're 2-railing, hoping to kick in. And I mean, eventually, most people are going to miss that ball. Most people are going to eventually give him ball in hand, and I think Benjie can do a lot with ball in hand here. So let's hope he gets a good hit. He's going to have a few shots at it, I have a feeling. Benjie's not going to rush this rack. Looks like he might be kicking into that side rail. I don't like this as much because you can glance off the 8 and scratch on the side. I liked the 2-railer shot last time. Oh, nice shot. Fortunately, get yourself stuck on the head rail, and that's kind of tough to deal with. I think you're going to see a borderline break shot here from Benjie. He may spin the cue ball and try and get over behind the stack. Or maybe he's trying the 12 ball. Nope, making the 15. And a nice shot and a nice save. He made that combo, leaving himself really tricky. Sorry, leaving his opponent really tricky. John's kicking this ball, and I mean, eventually he's going to make it. John kicks really well. It looks like he's going 2 rails to back cut it. Got underneath it. Oh, and that would have gotten in the way there. That would have changed this whole thing. Right now, Benjie's sitting pretty. He is going to glance off that 11 ball, flush into the 9, and kick it down towards the corner pocket. And this isn't awesome. You got an up and back, so I think a lot of players are just going to play this over to the other side rail and then back to cut the 12 down. I like going 3 rails, but he's just shot that shot beautifully. Left himself nice and straight. That's exactly what you want. And he is, well, knowing Benjie's going to pop out for a shot on that 8, but I like just stopping that ball and taking it in the corner. Yep, great shot. He had a little window there, and he hit it just beautifully. Oh my gosh, Benjie. We're just keeping it exciting, man. Huge congratulations to Benjie, taking down that first set in a race to 5. All right. We are going to a second set. All right, and these players might take a minute themselves, and I am going to do the same. Well, that was a quick second. It looks like they've flipped, and Benjie has won the flip. We're going into set 2 here. And I understand why they don't want to break, but holy cow, it's 2:20 in the morning and they're ready to roll. I can't believe can't believe he made that 8-ball. He shot great getting up to it and just, man, rattled that, and it fell for him. It was sweet. Oh, I'm falling down on my job here on the commentary. Don't play safe, you'll be screwed the rest of the game. Could be right about that. Yeah. Oh, Mitch talking about the 2-railers, and there were definitely some out there. He taught me a real fun game that we use a lot of 2-railers in. Well, here we are in fabulous Lincoln City at 2 in the morning, and we are ready to enter this second race to 5. And this is for the championship of the gold division. These players fought for a long time to get here, and I'm not sure what this set is worth. Let's check it out. Oh, not that one. I have to pull it up over here. All right, here we go. Benjie with the opening break. Sticking with that second ball break. And let's see how it goes for him. Ball's still rolling. I heard something fall. Let's see, 3, 6, 14 up there. A great spread on the balls. And Benjie's looking good winning that coin flip. Balls look about the same. I don't think I prefer one over the other, really. I think I'm probably going to end up taking stripes here. Opening shot's a little bit quirky. You might want to play the 11 and hit that 7 ball into the 12. Yeah, interesting opening shot here. Let's see. I've almost finished my research here. Difference in this match is almost $600. So this is a huge set. No, more than 600. $630. So we're playing a $630 race to 5 right now. That's huge. Drilled it. That was an awesome shot. Did a little bit of bend on the ball, but hit it pretty firm, knowing that he was going to pop out. In true Benjie form, he is playing quick, fast and loose, as I like to say. Fast and loose. He was playing with his break cue and didn't even realize it. Benjie just punch massaged that shot with his break cue. All right, and here we go. He's spinning right into those balls, playing with some inside. That's a great shot. Breaks those balls out. He's looking pretty here. I think that he's going to want to, let's see, let's go back to the other one. He's going to want to slide down for that combo next. Just doesn't want to get that and get stuck back there. Ooh. And he's nudged that 14 into trouble. That 14 doesn't have a pocket anymore until you get behind it. I mean, you can play this 15-12 and get up and behind the 14. I can't tell if he can see just the 12 ball to make it. Looks like he can. And that's kind of how I like playing the shot. I think I might just bend around the 15 to pocket the 12, come back out for the 15, and then head to the 14. Benjie's got his bridge out, and Yeah, that's a long reach. Even over these 7-footers, that's a whole lot of table. He's going to take the combo. And it looks like just makes a great shot on that ball. Unfortunately, he's left himself pretty tough. He's coming end to end on that 15. Your cue ball is going to be moving really quick. I think that I like playing the 15 to get back on the 9 to drift up for the 14. I don't think he's going to be able to come around, and I think that's what he's doing. Oh, he's going to nudge the 14. And if he had got past that 5 ball, it would have been perfect. That's a tough spot to be in, though. Man, oh man, nothing's coming easy here at almost 3 in the morning. Oh, no, 2:25 in the morning. It looks like he might be playing safe here. Yep, trying to drift behind that 7 ball, not in the pocket. All right. And that's a really good shot. Anything you can really do from here is start with your 7 ball. And that's a great line to get up for the 1. So I think that's what you're going to see him do. Just roll forward for that 1 ball next. Just making this opening shot is huge, though. You got to pocket this ball. Yep, here we go. And it does look like he's cutting that 7 in the side. Oh, maybe it goes in the corner. If it goes in the corner, you got a great straight shot, too. Nope, going in the corner. Tried to draw around it. I just would have drifted forward. Nudged that 1 ball a little closer to the 8. And that's going to be tricky. Got a good line on this 3 ball. He may just try to draw straight back and deal with the 1 now. The 1's also low enough that you can go. No, I guess you can't go around the backside of it. That's no fun. I think I want to draw straight back. He's going over for that 6 ball next, I think. Oh, no, he's going right into it. Man, that is a great shot, and he created perfect separation. I'm thrilled that he has that 3 ball to shoot next because it would be a drag if he got stuck behind there. Yeah, looking down the barrel of this 3 ball, you're doing pretty well. He's a little bit straight, and he knows that he's not going to get above that 1 ball if he doesn't hit some inside or jack up. So I think he's going to jack up here. I mean, sometimes I just want to let my stroke out and come behind that 5 ball to deal with it there, but he's playing patient. No, he's just going to the backside of the 5 ball now. And I like that. Yep, what I'm afraid of here is making contact with the 14 and pushing it in front of the 6. So you really want to make sure you don't do that. And it looks like you wouldn't. It looks like you'd be pushing it more towards the side pocket. I think I like taking the 6 ball here and then playing the 5 to get on the 1. But I think he's just going to take it. He is going to end up making contact with that 14. Just glances off it, and that's a great shot. He's close enough to that corner pocket there. He is blocked on the 1 ball, so he's got to take this 6 next. I think I'd play the up and back on this. So you're going to head straight across, hit both side rails, and just make sure you don't get hooked behind that 8 ball. Come on. Get out there. There we go. All right, and from here, I mean, this is just a kill shot, and then you got to cut that 8, or hit the 8 ball up the rail. Hopefully you don't have to cut it at all. Want to be as straight as possible for this shot. Just kill this. There you go. point. That's the only thing you're afraid of there. Catching that point, that is a heartbreaking miss. I mean, he just had a great run on those balls. Benjie's in a tricky spot. He's fine, though. I mean, he's just going to back cut this ball. You want to hit it soft just to not... You want to leave yourself, again, as straight on that 9 as you can. That's a sweet little shot. Getting to the head rail and being able to kill the speed. Great shot. Hasn't left himself much of an angle, but he's just going to draw off this 9 ball and slide as far across as he can. Jeez, he's just a wily coyote. Holy cow, and he just fires that ball. No concern. All right. Left himself a long shot, but this is, I mean, very makeable for him. Benjie has shown his pocketing abilities. Every time it's like he's, yep, just wiping paint off the wall, but he just nailed it. Nice shooting. All right, and taking a 1-0 lead. It's Benjie. He's made a couple games in a row here. But this is a new set and a new day. John's got his feet under him, and he's ready to win this thing. Both players fighting for this championship. Plains Basement Billiards, that's, yeah, kind of a classic mistake that I make is, yeah, wanting to wanting to be straight. I want to be straight because I'm more likely to pocket that ball, but you saw what straight cost you there. He had to force that shot out, and he got around it. I mean, what a great out. These guys are playing strong. And John to break here. Let's see what he can do. Neither player seeming to break and run that frequently, but it has more to do with the break than it does with shooting ability here. Let's see how John breaks these balls. Second ball break. Pocketed that ball. Terrific spread. That's awesome. And that's a great looking table here. Let's see. Little friendly trash talking over here between the two players. Let's see. I think I like stripes from here. Mostly because of the opening shot. 9 ball only cuts in that upper right-hand corner pocket. Guess maybe it, yeah, I think that's pretty much your option there. You got a total option of what to do with stripes here. The 11's hanging right there. The 14 cuts past that too. I think that's what I'm doing. There you go. He's starting in a different direction and drifting down for that 12 ball. Oh, wrong spot. There we go. Taking this 12 ball next, and then I think he's probably just going to roll forward for the 15. No, he was trying to come around it. And he didn't make it around it, but he did bump that 9 ball, and he's in just a great line right there to do it. So, I mean, you hit this 9 ball with some inside to come back up table. Maybe he doesn't want to do that. Maybe he just wants to come between that 1-8. But I'm hitting this with inside, and I'm going to try and play the 15 next. Yep, great shot. Not the way I would have gone, but I like it. I think he's going to go 11, 15, 14, 8. Not a lot of option here. You don't want to overhit this ball. It's really easy to let that one get away from you. And I think that he wanted to play the 15 next. He's looking, oh, he's on the wrong side of that ball. This is a tough spot. So see this angle here, and if he plays that 15, he's going behind the 3 ball. He may be able to cheat the pocket a little bit, but it's hard to take that risk. Doesn't want to let this rack slip away. That's tough. It looks like he's trying to draw out of it and maybe draw across table and take the 14 back in that lower left-hand corner pocket. Ooh. See where he left himself. He's got a cut on it. I think he's going to be fine from here. Boy, that camera's pretty forgiving. I mean, it looks easy as pie up there, but that is not an easy cut on this 14 ball. Come around 2 rails there. That's an awesome shot. I'm really glad to see John string that together. That was an awesome out. Good for you, John. Beautiful. Little excessive celebration over here in the corner from one of the 2 spectators in the room. This room had 50, 80 people in it a minute ago, and there are all of 6 of us now. They finally cleared it out, got rid of the ruffians, and we are at 1-1. Mitch joking around telling me that he's getting tired and I'm finally outlasting him. That'll be the first time ever. Mitch is known for being able to stay up and play into the wee hours of the morning and definitely outlast me one way or the other. Had some good times playing one pocket. I'm looking forward to you making it back up to Eugene and shooting some more one pocket, Mitch. Both these players having a little fun out there. It's getting late, but you can tell they're enjoying it. This is just such a fun position to be in. It is a bummer that it's got to happen at 3 in the morning for these guys because they've just fought so hard to get here. And, you know, the way the tournaments work is you can never predict when things are going to fall behind, when people are going to have extra long matches. And they do everything they can to control it, but it can slip away real quickly. I've been very impressed with the amount of players and matches they got to get through that they've just kept us on track. So big props to the bad boys and to Western BCA for making this happen. Well, I heard a ball fall. I'm not sure which one it was, but yeah, I mean, for the way this table's been breaking, this is a decent spread. I think I just need to get used to getting crowded because this is a very makeable out for both of these players. Initially looking at it, I kind of like the solids, but again, I don't really like my opening shot. I guess that 3 ball passes. If that 3 ball passes the 15-7, I think that's where I'm starting. Good eye there. I say good eye just because he agrees with me, not necessarily because that's a good shot. But again, where do you go from there? Are you going 3-7? Are you trying to catch the backside of that 1 to make it in the side? 3 does pass. Boy, if that 1 gets by, and if he, let's see, Still can't really tell. Sorry. Yes, it did, indeed. And he's got that 2 sitting in the pocket. He's also got the 4 ball that, yep. So he's going to try and play this forward and probably move up to the 7 ball. Yeah, I think I'd probably deal with a 7 ball now. I would come back around 2 rails for the 4 ball. Yep, I would go 4, 7, 4, 5, 2. Looks like he might be looking to come the other side of it. No, maybe just going for the 2 ball next. And it's really nice to have that ball, that insurance ball. You always know it's sitting there. So at this point, he's just got an easy, if he can stroke this 2 ball nice and soft and take the 5 in the side, he's out here just nice and easy, Benjie. Great shot. Even gets nice and close to it. He's looking really good. He has left himself a little angle, so you don't want to pop it and be behind the 4, but if you can just drift forward with top spin. Ooh. Yeah, he's still got a great shot in the corner here. And then 8 ball in that side pocket. He's looking strong. Man, Benjie just ran that rack like it was nothing. That's the first time I've seen him pause and stand up. I don't know what's going on, but I think taking a little more time is going to be nothing but great for him. He is a fast player. Oh, no. Oh, gosh darn it. And there you go with the commentator curse. I've got to stop talking. Sorry, Benjie. You ran that rack beautifully, and I definitely thought you were out. I'm not trying to get too far ahead of myself. Great opportunity here for John. Stepping to the table at 1-1. Kind of got to start with that 15 ball. Yeah. Only thing that's a little tricky is the 13-11, but you can use the 9 to either get a cut on the 13 or just go into it. I think I might even just go into it and split those 2 balls. You're always going to, well, famous last words. A large percentage of the time you're going to end up having a shot from there. Yeah, so he's just leaving, maybe not intentionally leaving the 9 to break those balls out now. He's looking at the 12, but yeah, he's going 12, 9, 13, 11. Got to draw this ball back just a little bit. Do not want to be straight there. But yeah, the 13 ball still cuts. I think I might play off that foot rail and back out for the 13. I just want to make sure you got a line on that ball. He goes right into it. All right, both of them fell. Yep, both of them fell. I think he's just going to hit some slide drawn out to the center of the table. Ooh, overrolled that ball a little bit. I'm not happy about that. And I mean, this is the shot that Benjie just missed. So I don't like back cutting it in the side. You got to take this ball in the corner. You just want to take your time, nice and easy. Slide it in there. Oh my gosh, it's the same shot. It was like watching a replay. The exact same thing that happened, just caught the outside edge of that pocket. Benjie not moving slowly. He wants that 8 ball back. All right, here we go. Benjie going up 2-1. Oh man, that's a heartbreaker. John's break here, and I'm glad it is. Man, oh man, that was a rough end of that. It was such a beautiful rack, and I mean those little teeny mistakes will get you. Benji, remember to mark it up on the light. I appreciate that. That helps us out here in the booth. Able to keep track here. Yeah, Benji acknowledging he got a little love there. Gotta remember that he gave a little love too. That's for sure. That's just a full hit on that second ball. Got one weird cluster, but man, that's a great spread on the balls. I think that's the best break we've seen on this table in quite a while. Great control. He didn't suck down to the foot of the table. Oh, Benji getting that rack fixed. Your two ball is your only real trouble here. He's got to figure out a way to do that. And but yeah, I mean, I guess that's me assuming that he's going to go with solids. And I do think he will. That being said, I mean, you start with that 9 ball. I can't tell if that 2-9 or 2-11 goes. It looks pretty wired. I might start with that. Because if you don't deal with it, I mean, what are you going to push the 2 ball with the 7? I don't want to be doing that. The 2 balls go in the direction of the 13 ball. You might not have a pocket. I kind of want to start with this combination. I mean, I guess you still got a pocket for the 12 and the 11 with that lower left-hand corner pocket. Let's see what he's looking at here. He wants to start with that 9 ball. Maybe not. Maybe he's starting with a 3. Oh, whoa. Something just shut down. Oh, not for me. They just shut off. Okay, they shut off the screen in the room. I was like, did we lose you? We're still going. Okay. And let's see where we're at now. Yeah, I like this. I like the decision that he made. Whoops. There, that's what I was trying to do. I'm going to go down for the 5 ball now. I do not want to go into those balls. So yeah, 5-1. Yeah, I mean, realistically, you can use the 1 to try and do that, or you can pop out and use the 4 to try and slide down. You could also try and get on the back little thin part of the 7 ball to carry forward and bump the 2. At this point, when you're nudging balls, the more soldiers you got on the field, the better you're looking. And I like that he left himself a line to get on the backside of the 7, but I don't know how much I like that. This is tricky. I mean, that 2 ball goes towards the 13, and if it doesn't stay high enough to make that pocket, you're in real trouble here. All right, here we go. It's like playing that 4 ball to sit there, using the 7 or the 6 for the breakout. I like that. You end up leaving yourself a longer cut, and hopefully you get a favorable bounce here. And it looks like he's just rolling forward and trying to get the back half of the 2. I like that. Oh, man. and definitely paid off with a good shot. That's sweet. So, I mean, at this point, all you got to do is pop out. Oh, shoot, he missed the ball. I'm sorry, you guys. It's getting a little late for me, too. I got ahead of myself, and he just, I felt like he played a really good shot there. That was smart. It looked like it paid off, but he just missed that ball. Benjie just firing, makes a 6 ball for him, drills that back cut in the side. He's looking good here. I think he's going to pop out for this 11 next. I think I'd want to take the 11. You can go whichever direction you want from here, though. But yeah, I don't. If you're already going the right direction away from that 2 ball, I don't see why you're not taking the 11 now. But he likes going 9 first, popping out. He's still going the right direction off that 11. 15's probably an easier key ball because you're going to take that 8 ball right in the lower right-hand corner pocket. Getting that body English working, man. He is swerving. All right. Nice and easy here. And I tell you, Benjie is a freight train. These opponents are hard to play against because if he gets to the table, he is just moving and grooving. He's not stopping. It can be intimidating. Strong player. I think he's trying to decide whether or not he's going to kill this or come over and back. I think you probably just want to kill this ball. But Benjie hasn't short stroked much. Just wanted to make sure he didn't bobble that last ball. Left himself great on the 8 ball here. Man. Holy cow. Benjie is out the gate. Going up 3-1 here. That's huge. Benjie's breaking too. At 3-run. Both of these players have had the best break we've seen all night, the last couple racks. And wide open tables, and just something little and weird has gotten them out of line. Got to give him credit for that last out, though. That was beautiful. Well, it's 2:52 a.m. here in Lincoln City. We're in a room with 76 tables, 6 people, and Bon Jovi is pumping. No one to save me, the damage is done. Benjie to break. I don't normally sing, but it's getting pretty late. Trying to up our viewership, you know. Or lull you guys to sleep, one of the two. Benjie taking his time on this rack, making sure everything gets put in there just right. John having a hard time sitting over there in his chair. That's not where you want to be. All right, John's still with me. Ray's still with me. Got folks out there in the chat room. Here we go. Benjie to break here. Again, that second ball break. Man, John hit such a good break last time. Well, and there, again, is one of the only 2 reasons that second ball break doesn't pan out, and that is the scratch. I just hit the ball too hard when I hit it, and I can pop it off the table or just do exactly that. That's a heartbreaker. up 3-1, but fortunately it's not quite as big of a spread on this one, so there's a little less opportunity to work with. I mean, this is a challenging table. He does have ball in hand to deal with it, but this is not fun. I don't think that 5 gets past the 11. Otherwise, that's where I'd start. I mean, if you're going to play surgery, 13 goes by, and yeah, I mean, maybe you're thinking go forward and push that 9 forward. If you're doing that, yeah, I like that idea. You still got to do something about that 15 ball. There's nothing doing for that. Unless you're going to, yep, holy cow, that ball kissed off the 6 ball. He moved the 6 before he even moved the 9. And unfortunately for him, that has blocked the 14 ball and the 9 ball. 9's in a way better position. That's a really unfortunate roll there. He doesn't have a good shot on any of those stripes. Man, that's rough. Might be looking at the combo. Let's see. No, there's no way that 14 ball goes. I think the 10 ball goes. Oh, and I am completely misreading the table, and it looks like it went just fine. From here, the 9 ball. Sorry, answering security questions here for the casino. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's too upset about. I mean, that 15 ball still doesn't pass the 7, but you just play this. Oh, I think he was trying to go into that 1 ball and not get past it. Let's see where we're at. Okay. So this 10 ball does go into the corner. 12 ball does not go into that corner, I don't believe. Yeah, I guess you can do that. You can just deal with this 11-8 now. I mean, the 8 doesn't really need dealt with. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. And it went. Holy cow. I did not think that ball was going to fall. You just created a problem with your 15, but I think you're going to carry past the. So you're going to take the 10 ball, carry past it to play the 12 on the side. Ooh, you still got work to do with the 15. That's no fun. Is that what he's doing, is carrying past it? I think so. Kiss off that 4 ball. And then what? I mean, you're just not in a great spot. I don't think that 4 ball gets through traffic. Sorry, not the 4 ball, the 15 ball. If that 15 ball shot through there, might have something doing, and it may. He knows many things that I don't, and that's tough to say. I think he's got a line on it now. You're right about that, Brock. The wrong side of the 12 ball. You're going to try and miss that 2 ball, but you're going to clip it. Yeah, there's no. If you're going to play this 12 ball, trying to get to that rail between the 2 and that upper right hand corner pocket is really, really difficult. If you've got a pocket for the 15, I mean, I don't like it, but you almost jack up and no, yeah, you got to play the 12 and just hope you punch past the 2 but miss the corner pocket. That's a rough shot. Can't fault anybody for missing that one. And that brings to the table Mr. Benjie. He's got a couple funky little shots here, but this combo goes. It's not wired, but it goes. And as long as you kind of deal with the 5-1-7 in order, they've all got pockets. Just got the outside edge of that pocket. You know, he shoots hard, but he shoots clean. Everything falls for him pretty well. Only seen a couple balls rattled. He's going to back cut this 3, but I don't know if I like that. I think I like playing the 4 to pop out for a better line on the 3. This brings him around, hopefully far enough to make a ball. Man, that's tricky. Knowing Benjie, he's going to fire this bank right in the side pocket. That is what it looks like he's called. Oh, man, he pinched it too much. He just drilled that. Just zero hesitation. Benjie is here to play pool and shoot fast and loose. I like his style. I'm not sure what John's going to do here. John is in a tough spot. Let's go to that one. Okay. You got to play safe here. So I think I like playing the 15. If you can get the 15 ball off the 6 and in the way of that corner pocket and not, I guess you can do that. You can also play off the 12 ball and move that into the pack. I just don't like hitting that 12 ball towards trouble. I want to come the other side of it, if anything. Okay. That's a terrific shot. Look at that line. I mean, it's the Little Dipper of pool, and I don't see a shot that I want to take anywhere there. I don't think that 4 ball passes. That 4 ball does not pass. Does it? Oh, yeah, but Benjie's just going to bury him back under that 5-6. Don't get through there. Ooh. Yeah, you end up sneaking through there, and all of a sudden, I mean, it's not a shot, but it's a shot. I don't think that 12 ball cuts in. It doesn't. But the safety opportunities are great here. I kind of like playing the 12 into the 15, hoping to get both your balls out of trouble and freezing the cue ball on the 7. You're still up and over that 6 ball, but sorry, that's the one. Let's see what he ends up doing here. He's just drifting down. Oh, man. That's trouble. I mean, if you leave him anywhere on the bottom side of this table, everything's wide open. He's just got to make this 4 ball and he's out. And if I know Benjie, it's funny, the only time I get nervous when Benjie shoots is when he shoots something slow. I'm like, what's going on here? Yep. Once he get on the other side of that 5 ball, he does not want to go into the 1. I guess he can just come out and you can play the 7 right there in the side. Does it go in the side? I think he thought it did, but I don't know if it does. I would love to see Benjie play safe here and just roll behind that 7 ball, but nope. Always going for it. All right. He's left an opportunity here. It's not great, and man, this is hard stepping to this table for John. Benjie's just firing balls right and left, going for stuff and not missing anything. I guess until that last ball. I know that John's grateful for this opportunity, but what, you're gonna cut this 15 all the way across the table in there, and then you're on the wrong side of the 12 ball without a pocket. I think he's got to draw this ball and come around 3 rails to take the 12 in that upper right-hand corner pocket. That's tricky. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Ooh, using the whole pocket to stop that ball. And here we are. I mean, this is a pressure situation. He's got a long cut. I mean, luckily it's a straight one, but I mean, if he makes this ball, he wins this game. Oh, that is such a hard shot to be taken down 3-1-3. And Benjie steps to the table, and I mean, he's got an easy 1-7-8. Oh. John, I feel for you, man, in a big way. He's just going to roll forward a little bit, take that 8 in the side. Or Benjie is gonna punch it and leave it within 4 inches of the 8 ball and take it in the side. Very little pause from Benjie, but holy cow, has he been pocketing balls. And he's been making more 8 balls than his opponent right now. He's up 4-1. John stepping to the table to break. He is 1 to hill, and at this point, man, Benjie is just steamrolling this match. John's got to turn it around here. Oftentimes when you're playing a match like this, you got to take your break. You got to say, hey, I'm walking to the bathroom. You got to pull the fats. You know, you gotta wash your hands. You gotta splash some water on your face. Probably order a bottle of whiskey and come back to the table, ready to shoot. This is a big game for him, and man, this has been a really, really rough set for John so far. He has played a heck of a tournament to get here, and both of these players, I mean, huge congratulations to them both. No matter what, you're walking away with a good amount of money, but they're battling for this $600 here. All right, we got second ball break here. Both the players have really fallen into spreading the balls good. I mean, that's awesome. John is able to keep that ball, making the second ball break, not getting down to the foot of the table. Almost inspired me to try that second ball break a little more. He's got a great spread. Let's see what he's looking at. 15's the only reason I guess I'm not looking at stripes right away. I think I'm still looking at stripes right away. Solids are pretty open. The 8 is a little quirky if you're playing solids. I'm not sure that passes the 12 ball to go in that upper right-hand corner pocket. You almost have to take it down in the lower left. Yep, starting with the 11 ball here. I don't blame him. It's probably going to draw back just a little bit. Oh, man, does that 13 pass the 1? Whew. He's a more confident man than I. Looks like he's going to shoot that ball right past the 1 ball. Probably trying to take that 14 ball next. It's a nice shot. you can see John kind of matching Benjie's rhythm right now, and that's a dangerous thing that you can get into. So I think he's going to try and stop this 12 ball and take the 14 next. It's really easy when you're playing a faster player to start playing fast yourself, and he's not necessarily a fast player. This is tricky. He wants to bump this 15 ball and not into trouble, but unfortunately he's going into it. I love that that 12 ball's still there. So he bumped it. He did get a pocket for it. Let's see what we're looking at from the top here. He's in great shape. I'd say take this 14 ball now. And however you go after that, you're just fine. You want to use that 9 as a key ball, but you don't have to. Or there you go. You go 9, 14, 15, 8. That's doable. Just stop this ball. There you go. Now, just get off that rail. Maybe even leave the backside of that 15 so you can just draw straight out, not even get to a rail. Just off the rail. I end up forcing the shot and trying to draw back into the rail and overdrawing and then leaving a weird shot on the 8 ball. So just nice and easy, just draw back enough. Oh, that's a great shot. Pretty nice little kill stroke. Leave yourself nice and straight here. I like to follow this with my cue ball all the way down to set it on the rail. He's just going to fire this 8 ball in, though. John is not going down without swinging. Nice out, John. Holy cow. Solid. That's a solid out. Let's make sure we mark that up there. 2-4. But Benjie coming back to the table, man. Well, John, in the chat room, you're right. That's definitely what John is pulling for here is a dry break. Benjie, both these players have been starting to break really solid, though. Second ball break has been dropping the ball, looking for that 10 ball to fire in there. 10 ball doesn't go. Still makes a ball. Oh, my goodness. That's a great spread. He would really like to get that magic rack out of there. Calls for the referee. Not really sure why. Maybe he's got to get the rack out from under there. Referee holding the spot. And replacing the 10 ball. This is a volunteer position for these referees. He's here at 3:14 a.m. in Lincoln City. That's, I mean, these guys just do so much for the game of pool. It's about to say the sport. Sport game. Epic argument. Let's see what we're looking at here. This is such a great spread. Without a whole lot of great options opening up. I'm taking that 10 ball first. I want to go stripes. Benjie, I don't think Benjie cares what balls he is ever. He just wants to run them out. And it's a great attitude, especially in 8-ball. It gets you in trouble, but Benjie has shot himself out of trouble time and time again tonight. He's going to draw off this 3-ball, probably take the 7 next. I have a really hard time not seeing Benjie out here. He rolled a little more than he thought he would. I don't think he wanted to get underneath that 7. He's going to back cut, and I think he's going to end up landing on the 6-ball perfectly. Nudged it a little bit and didn't want to, but he's just fine. From here, I kind of like, I mean, you can stop for the 4 or stop off the 4 and try and take the 6. You can carry forward from the 4 and take the 1 or the 2. I think that's probably the way to go. 6-ball is your key ball here. Just drift into that side rail and out. Ooh, nice. All right, 1 ball, just a little bit of punch draw to slide out for the 2. Making sure you don't slide too far. Wish he had less of an angle. Wouldn't be surprised if Benjie shoots us off the 9-ball, but I don't think he will. He'll just punch this and slide out for the 6. Never mind, he's drifting down. It's a whole new side of him. From here, he's just going to carry forward, and he's going to be taking that 8-ball in the upper right-hand corner. Benjie's on the hill. These are his last 2 balls. He nudges that ball. Oh, my gosh. And he's got a line on it. Let's see what he's doing. Shoot, I'm trying to get the right angle for you guys. Oh, my gosh, and that's it. Holy cow, what a match. Just, I mean, huge win there for Benjie. That's, congratulations, your Gold Division champion. I don't know if I have the stuff to do this, but I'm going to go out there and I'm going to try and do an interview with these guys because I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is Railbirds TV. Well, John, my name's Summerfield. It's awful nice to meet you. I had a great time watching you play pool tonight.
Okay.
You had a great run at it. You made it straight through the winner's bracket, had the hot seat, came in here, and you guys started your match after 1 a.m. How did that affect you going into the finals?
I'm tired. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm having the time of my life doing this. I mean, I'm an old guy, and playing Bernie was fun. I mean, he got in stroke tonight, and that was great. It was a good match, and I enjoyed it getting all the way here. And even though I lost, what a wonderful experience.
Well, it was great watching you guys play. Both of you play so strong. I know how hard it is to be in the hot seat. I mean, you run straight through, you're playing pool, and then you have to sit there. You have to wait for everybody to fight back through to get to you. It's a hard position to be in. I think you dealt with it real well. How much did the break affect you tonight going into this match?
No, I thought the break, in terms of time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had to wait a long time because, let's see, we were scheduled for 10:30, got here at like 9, and I don't think we started playing till 1 o'clock.
It was after 1.
Yeah, so, you know, it's a long wait, but hey, enjoyed every minute of it. So,
Well, congratulations. Do you want to say hi to anybody at home?
just hi to everybody, and we did great. Happy as a clam, gonna do it again.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Look forward to seeing you again. And I welcome Benjie to the stage, your Gold Division champion. Benjie, come on out. My name's Summerfield. Had a great time watching you play the last 3 sets of pool. Holy cow, you fought through the semifinals to get here to double dip somebody. That's an exciting day of pool for you.
It was. I love tournament atmosphere. As soon as I come in the building and the tournament's on, it just does something to me. It makes me want to go. And I'm a fast player, you can tell.
I can tell it makes you want to go. I mean, I rarely see somebody as ready to get to the table. I mean, you're a fierce competitor, and I saw you take some shots there that I was blown away. There was no hesitation, and you're in the booth. You're trying to judge what people are going to do, and I'm a fairly aggressive player myself, and I saw you not shy away from anything. You were hitting everything. Just a good day, or is this how you play pool?
That's just how I play pool. Ask anybody. I just go for it. I get up there and hit the ball, and I don't mess around about it. Yeah.
Do you have a little bit of straight pool in your background? You pocket the balls really well, and you deal with clusters terrifically. No?
No straight pool. I just play 8-ball, and I'm from Yakima, and I've been playing since I was 8 years old, and I'm 62 now. So.
Anybody at home you want to say hi to?
Yeah, all you guys in Yakima. Yeah, baby.
What a win. Congratulations to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hope you guys can both get some sleep, and this is Summerfield signing out from Railbirds TV.